GameTout! Welcome to GameTout, the show where I tout for 4 minutes about video game topics that you want to know. Today's topic: what should Nintendo focus on? Games for gamers or games for casuals? So let's go ahead and put 4 minutes on the clock and let's go. Alright, so this came up because a coworker of mine was just debating with me about how Sony and Xbox, their audience, their core audience that they go for are the gamers. And he's basically saying that, you know, Nintendo needs to do that because that's where, they need to go towards their audience. And so, you know, the gamers, you know, they love Zelda. It's been selling really well with the Switch, and so he was telling me, like, you know, they need to go towards the gamers. However, I disagree. The reason why I wanted to bring up this question was basically because I don't necessarily think Nintendo should just go towards one audience. And if you're gonna say go for the audience that is, you know, that they're geared for, then don't be mad when they go straight for kids, because that is their audience. It has been for a very long time. Most, you know, 100% basically since the GameCube. So I really think that what they need to end up doing, and what it looks like they're actually doing, is that they need to have half the teams make games for gamers, half the games make games for casuals. So when you see games get announced, especially E3 is coming out next month, and there's going to be, you know, these games that are coming out, because you know that there's going to be games for motion control, there's going to be those, you know, shovelware, there's going to be, you know, I actually want them to do, you know, Switch Sports and stuff like that. Like, I want them to do those type of games because, you know, they're fun, especially for the casuals. Casuals bring in their revenue, that's really good. However, we want to see games for the gamers. I'm a gamer. I really wish that Nintendo makes games only for games, but I'm being realistic. And, you know, looking at a business sense, it is not smart for them to just go for the gamers. You know, they have an audience in both areas, and they need to cater to both of them. And now that they're not having, like, multiple consoles, because you know 3DS is going to go away, you know, probably next year, they're going to basically be focused on one console. So they have so many teams developing for those you know, that system. And so I think the Switch could do really well. This launch so far has been fantastic in my opinion. You know, they don't need to have a whole bunch of games just like out in, you know, like just out there, because what's the point? The system's already sold out, you know, and it's May now. System's already, you know, it's so much in demand, and it's not like they're, you know, yes, they should have more supply. However, they're actually doing a pretty good supply for what it is. Like, we're probably at like 3 million supply right now, and that's crazy for a system that is, you know, just came out and it's not even holiday season. You know, we had Zelda for the gamers, Mario Kart's basically for both, ARMS. That's the type of game, for me, that's a game that's in the casuals. I think one of Nintendo's biggest mistakes was that they were stuck in 2006. When they made Wii Sports, it was fantastic, it was awesome. But because it was something new. If that game came out now, it's, you know, it's not new. But they need to evolutionize from that idea. And I feel like games like 1-2 Switch, for example, that sounds like a game like that could have came out in 2006. It wasn't a game that was just like, whoa, that's gonna sell Switch. It's not. They need to make games that, like, you know, they've been doing motion control for so long. They need to actually evolutionize it, and I actually think ARMS is a really good step forward in that sense, because basically it's motion control, but now there's actually strategy and there's this and that. Casuals will love it, but gamers will also love it. I think that's fantastic. I think if they should do more casual games like at E3, if they announce any, maybe WarioWare. That's the one that I'm thinking of. But again, Switch Sports would be amazing, and let's do a Switch Fit. That was a really good genre. The only thing is they need to expand on it. When they did Wii Plus or the Wii Fit Plus and the Wii U whatever Fit, it was the same freaking game. They need to evolutionize. I press stop. Why does it keep on going? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I'm stopping. All right. Anyways, that's what I got for right now. Let's do it, Nintendo. Make games for gamers, make games for casuals. I know you can do it. That's my opinion. I'll see you next time on some more GameTout. Later! Ow!